It has been said, all the world's a stage. It has been said, I disagree. All the world's a stage. All the world is a chessboard. I disagree. You have your pawns. All the world is a chessboard. Your knights. You have your kings pawns, and queens, rooks, and your knights. Bishops, kings and queens, and each piece has a role to play. Bishops. There is room each piece has a role to play. Approaches, or there is room for methodical approaches, or but if one is not thinking in terms maneuvers, tactical vision. If one is not thinking in terms of analytical thought, tactical vision, I dare say, analytical grand strategy, I dare say, one is lost. Grand strategy. One is lost. I'm afraid that is checkmate. Another game, I'm afraid that is checkmate. Another game, my friend. Hello. Is anybody out there? Is the world watching? Hello. Hello, my friends, my friends. It's time. It's angel time. Oh, oh. Do any of you recognize these? Oh. Maybe a little more. Hmm. Mm-hmm. The Ahog. The Ahoj. There they are. Maybe my circlet. Hmm. Yes. But what would life be without the eyes? The gateway to the soul. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And who is this? Hello, everybody. Hello. It's good to meet you all, or meet you again. New faces and old faces who've come together here today. I'm sure a lot of you recognize this face. And you remember another name, but I should introduce myself. I am Azazel Alabaster, your angelic chessmaster. I am the prelate, the bishop of the Temple of the Sacred Heart, and I'm here to welcome you to Angel Land, our own little corner of the universe. And let me show myself off to you. Ooh. Do you like my robes? I'm, of course, a cleric, the highest cleric in Angel Land, and uh, ruling regent, ruling in the stead of the monarchy. But, of course, you will say, but I've heard that you're an angel. Where are your wings? Well, how do you like these? Nice, big, fluffy, black angel wings. But, and of course, uh, I am a statesman, but also, I'm sure you know, a warrior. I can I can lift a sword as well as the machinery of the kingdom, the the machinery of state, ready to do battle in this on the battlefield or in the court. But we will see much more of that. And right now I'm a bit happy, but I should show you. Let me put away my wings first. Happy, and I can be grumpy angel. Or thoughtful angel. Or sad angel. You've upset me. Mm, not really. I'm glad to see you all here. But this is just the beginning. We must how do you call it? We must go over the oh it's so exciting to meet you all and to see you all. I have to get my angel brain in order. We need the info. Yes. So, just 1 second and I'll try try and get that for you. All right, let me see. Oh, yay, it worked. Okay. Well, it's my first time doing this. Yes, we have brains. Of course angels have brains. And and I thank you all for your patience. Okay. Here we are. So here is my name. No, wait. Well, I'm blocking the R, but this is me, Azazel Alabaster. I'm sure, of course, uh, many of you know me by another name, and that name's okay, but right now I'm known as Azazel Alabaster. The Dark Angel, the Angelic Chessmaster, the the Regent of Angel Land. That's me, Azazel. So, I, of course, my name, Azazel Alabaster. I am an angel, as you can see, and compatible. Well, maybe, I guess. But my occupation is I'm a member of the clergy, the highest ranking clergy in the land, as you can see by my amulet there, the Temple of the Sacred Heart. And as the highest ranking clergy, uh, when the monarchy of Angel Land decide that they wish to delegate some tasks of machinery of state and running things in the country, they appoint a regent, and that's me. So I'm as much a ruler as I am a cleric. My birthday is the 27th of February, and I'm a native speaker of English, and I know a little bit of German. A little bit, tiny bit. I took 2 years of German in church school. You know, we in Angel Land uh, keep tabs on the languages below, and German was one of them that I studied, but just a little bit. Probably not enough to hold a good conversation, but I have the basics of it. But anyway, some of my likes. I love studying about history, and let me get out of the way for you. History, it's always been my number one study, but though that kind of ties into the two other studies, cultural studies. I always love looking down on Earth or in many other worlds and studying how the culture works, and especially how the politics works. That's political studies. You know, when I first started in angel school, that's what I wanted to study before I entered the priesthood. But I digress. Strategy games. I love strategy games. They're my favorite kind of game. But I have others too. Sim games are tons of fun to me too. But I also name a little bit of FPS, a little bit of, action adventure RPGs. But I think if I had to choose those two, strategy and sim, definitely my favorite. And let me. I'll peek. I'll peek. So you can see all these kind of tied together. And I do like to dabble a little bit in philosophy. Or maybe just thinking. That's kind of what philosophy is, isn't it? It's kind of thinking about thinking itself. And I think that's very important nowadays. And so if you spend time with me, I think we'll do a lot of thinking. Let me see. And dislikes time. I'm opposed to the philosophical notion of time. And probably as you can already tell, time catches up to me a lot. And so I have a bit of a grudge against time. Oh, Etherall, it's great to see you. Oh, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. What else do I dislike? Toxic positivity. Toxic positivity. That's you know it's thrown about a bit, but I think too much positivity is definitely something that can be destructive. I'm very much I'll level my angel wings with you. I'm a bit of a you know my thought on how to grow as a character, as a person, is that negativity isn't a bad thing. Negativity is kind of like the engine, the locomotive, which helps you grow in a controlled way, in a careful way. It can help you grow. And so that's why these toxic positivity, optimism, or cheap hope. I think these are kind of a bad aspect of modern, or should I say, our contemporary times. But I think if I had to choose another dislike, I think making dislike lists, I'd like to put it on here too. But anyway, here's some choice favorites. I need to get myself down here. You can peek, have my ahoj peeking so you can see it all. Some games. Some of my favorite games are Rome Total War, probably one of the greatest strategy games of all times. Crusader Kings 2. This I play on the daily, 24/7. Well, not really, but you know, I play it all the time. I love it. I love Crusader Kings 2 to death, and you will certainly see a lot of Crusader Kings 2 on this channel. That I can promise you. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, one of my favorite. It's just kind of like a comfort game. It's the comfort game for me. It's a place where I really feel at home. Is that world, and so Oblivion has to be one of my all-time favorites. And I ran out of room, but I'd like to put also Sonic Adventure, just because it's another comfort game for me. It's probably, I think it might have been one of the first games I ever played. One of the first games that ever came up here to Angel Land. And also Hearts of Iron 4. It's just a fun game to mess around with. It's got it's got the best of kind of sim and strategy for me. And so I'd have to name that one too. Some films that I like. The Last Samurai. I have to confess something to you. The Last Samurai was one of the few movies that I can remember crying to at the end. I won't spoil it, of course, but it hit me right in the feels, as the kids say. The Big Lebowski. It's so off the wall and so out there that I don't know. It's kind of a vibe for me. The Big Lebowski. I uh, I resonate with that vibe a lot. And a classic that I watch every year is Young Frankenstein. The classic Mel Brooks film with Gene Wilder and Marty Feldman and Peter Boyle. It's probably one of the funniest films ever created. In music, I love Black Sabbath. I think I've listened to every Black Sabbath album that was created, and I love them. It's, I kind of have a thing for Ozzy. I must admit, Oz, God rest his soul. He was one of the greats. Talking Heads. They are. It's kind of the same with the Big Lebowski. It's just like that vibe. It's kind of off the beaten track, and I love that. And Gordon Lightfoot, that one, his songs just kind of hit me in the feels. some of my favorite foods. Now, I know what you will say. I know what you will say. Fried chicken, but aren't you yourself fried chicken? No. Let's get this out of the way straight away. Wait, I have to get my angry face. Angels are not chicken. Angels are not food. No, not fried chicken girl. No. Chicken is far more economical than angel wings. Angel wings are not for eating. Oh. No. But when when I'm not being made fun of for eating for about chicken and fried chickens, I must admit, fried chicken has to be my all-time 100% favorite food. It's just so yummy. And I think for desserts, I think what really stands out to me is pecan pie. I love that like molassesy, like how do you call it? Like caramelly flavor of pecan pie. I must have been southern because in another life because fried chicken and pecan pie they just they tickle me in that way. And biscuits. Ooh, biscuits. Another one, I think I like a lot of foods, but when thinking about my favorite ones, I think stuffed peppers came up because it's one of the only ones that I felt could fill me up. I have a little bit of an angel appetite, tiny bit. I must confess. So that's why stuffed peppers are on there. So goals, goals. I have to get myself over here. Mm, I'll be peeking down here. Short term, I want to do more chattings. As you can probably tell, I've got the angel butterflies, but that's it's like what I said earlier. You have to use the you have to go through that feeling of terror, and you have to use it and push yourself. Use it to push yourself further. That's the locomotive of your growth, I think. So I want to try and do like as they call them zatsus or just chattings. I want to try those because it's kind of a staple of streaming, of doing this, and and I want to get used to talking with you all. I think my number one reason of opening Angel Land up is that I want to forge human connections. I don't want to be just a angel sitting on her perch up here. I want to open myself. And so that's going to be a big part of that's going to be a big drive for me. So, chattings. Just chattings, just zatsus or zatsus, zatsudans. That's that's the first one. Watch alongs. I really want to, I like thinking, going back to philosophy. I like thinking not about the movie, but like, you know, the structure, the how it's how all the pieces come together and how what's at the philosophical core of like a film or music or a book. So I'd like to explore that together with you all. So watch alongs. That's one of the things I want to figure out how to do. Debates. This one might be a bit more tricky, but it's still up there. I think open dialogue is important. It's important to keep discussions keep discussions alive, especially in this day and age. And so I think it'll have to have we'll have to figure it out, but I think it's something I'd like to do in a controlled way, in a healthy way, to have debates among us all about you know whatever topics that we that we find interest in. No, video essays. No, D- don't be afraid. I, I, I I'm not I'm not a history channel, but there might be some things that I want to go over in real history and tying into. I love to analyze alternate histories or fantasy worlds, and I want to do video essays like in the style of, say, Kraut the Parrot, someone that you know does the real world, but I want to do that for a fantasy world, just because I like there's something in me that when I see like I'm sure you guys know like Tamriel or Faerun or Westeros or I forget what the Warhammer like continent world is called, but that too. And I just think, well, how would this state, how would like what's the center, the political center of this state? How which part of the map can control all others? And of course you have lore, and of course you have religions, and you have military history, campaigns, all that. I'd love to cover in the style of like Kraut the Parrot. if I have to if I have to name drop. But I think you know I like what he does, and I that's something I'd like to try and experiment too with too. Let's see, and a book club. Now this it might be like again tricky, but I'd love to like I've been too stupid to read lately, but together with you, I think we can like we can help each other drive each other again with drive in learning more about the world, about history, politics, and fictions. And so I think if we I'll have to figure out a way to structure it, but like if we just have like monthly, like we are reading this book, discuss it in this post. That's something I'd love to do. So like a book club in that way. So those are the short-term goals. Long term. This is a little bit more learn Russian. I'm really fascinated by by that country, Russia. And so if I uh if I ever could muster the focus to start really studying another language, then that's not the one that I already studied a little, German, then Russian would have to be my top pick. Russian, definitely. And collabs. Uh, this is, I'm sh- I'm sure you know, I have already some VTuber friends and and interacting with them. Okay, let me start off by saying I wouldn't be here today if not for two of them. And I'd like to name them. One absolutely immense help. I wouldn't be here today without her is Hoshizora Soul. She, when I was lost and not knowing how to drive myself forward, she gave me the way. And so, from the bottom of my heart, I have to thank her. Mm-hmm. That's you. That's you, soul. I wouldn't be here without you, without your help. So, thank you. Really, really thank you. My other friend, Midnight Panda, you know, he trying trying to find. It's such a my heart. My heart is just. You have to you have to be I just can't believe I'm here, and and I have to thank him as well for inspiring me, even if even if the ways that both of them helped me were different. I from the bottom of my heart, I have to thank you guys because you two showed me that it was possible. You two showed me that it's possible to chase your dreams. What you guys have built. And so you have my eternal gratitude. So where was I going with this? So collabs. In some sense, I've already collabed with uh, other VTubers, but with I've long friends with Soul, and you've played together, Panda and I. So in some sense, I've already collabed, but and going back to opening myself, I want to find more people to collab with. I want to, you know, maybe I could show them a bit of what I'm interested in, and they can show me what they're interested in, and we could grow together like that, in that way. So, and again, it's a nervous spot. It's a terrifying spot, but it's something that I do want to figure out. And then lastly, now this is just a pipe dream. This is a map painter's pipe dream, but Cold War RP with VTubers, maybe just like playing ICBM or something or DEF CON. But I think this would be an absolute hilarious laugh riot if someday I could set that up or figure out how to do that. Just a bunch of VTubers arguing about this small country or that small insurgency and trying not to blow each other up or crash their economies. I think that would be I think that would be great fun, honestly. And so give I have to give my thanks to my as they say, my mama and papa, the great artist who did the the model and the rigging for me, Azazel, and this greatness that is Luna Nami on X and on VGen. I think the same on both, but Luna at Luna Nami underscore. She was so great during this process of figuring out Azazel, and she extended lots of kindness and lots of patience to obvious amateur beginner like me. So and she did all the like stream overlay and the 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 banner art that you'll see, and the 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 intro speech, the illustration for the intro speech that I did. She did that, and the background, that lovely golden cloud background, all of that was her. And so, thank you so much, Luna. It's I can't believe it's finally here. The gates of Angel Land are finally open. And let me get you all back to our golden clouds. Oh no. Oh, okay. So that's that's everything I had for you. That's the gates opened. So I have to thank you all for being here and saying hello and and meeting this silly angel. Thank you, everybody. It's even even an intriguer like me uh, gets nervous, and and it's great to have you here. It was great to see you all. Have 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 all of you, all my friends to see, and I hope we'll have lots more adventures together, because there are so many adventures to be had, but you know, it's better to do them together. We cannot experience them all alone. And so the gates of Angel Land are open to you now, and this angel cleric will be here among you, and we'll have lots more adventures. Sword and shield in hand, marching together, we'll have lots of adventures together. So it's been it's been a terrifying delight. That's what it's been, to meet you all. Or so, until next time, I'm Azazel Alabaster, your angelic chess master. And until next time, we'll be planning our next moves carefully. Bye. Bye. I'll see you guys later. Mhm. Oh no, I screwed it up. Wait. it wouldn't be, like you said, it wouldn't be a true debut without screwing something up. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Now, bye bye. I'll see you guys later. Bye.